So if you or a friend or family member or loved one has been charged with assault in Arizona, what do you need to know? There's a number of different things that you need to be talking to lawyers about. Most important thing to understand is there's misdemeanor assault and there's felony assault, what we call aggravated assaults. You cannot have a felony assault without one of the three base level misdemeanor types of assault. Those include knowingly touching with the intent to injure, insult, or provoke. That's the base level assault. You could just poke somebody in the chest, you could get charged with assault potentially if it's in a manner that would insult somebody or intend to provoke them. You could have an assault where you cock your fist or you flash a weapon at somebody and the state's alleging that you intended to cause serious apprehension of imminent physical injury. So like cocking my fist, the person thinks that they're going to be struck. That could be a base level assault. And then from there, there's also intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly actually causing injury. People are confused by that, right? They think, look, the other person wasn't seriously injured. It's just some redness, red mark, whatever it may be. That is still enough for a base level assault. That goes into the analysis also for the felony level assaults. Number of things that you need to be talking to your Arizona defense lawyer about related to assaults. One, they should be asking you questions, what type of witnesses were present during the assault? Is this a bar fight type of thing? Is this a road rage incident? Is this some sort of family disagreement where you get into it with a sibling or something like that? The lawyer should be asking questions about what witnesses were present. The lawyer should also ask questions potentially about what statements you may have made to law enforcement. Additionally, there's a whole bunch of other things that go into the types of defenses that could come up in this case that the lawyer should be asking you specifically questions about. Obviously, there could be self-defense, defense of others, defense of property, necessity defenses, use of force in crime prevention. Those are types of defenses that come up. There's also, they got the wrong person. You have a third-party defense if you've been misidentified as a person who was involved in an assault. There are a ton of different defenses that go into these cases. You need a lawyer who's actually going to be able to understand your story. Your narrative is going to be one of the most important things for the lawyer to be able to use to build a defense on your behalf. And obviously the narrative also of other witnesses who are involved in the case. Law enforcement is going to come into a case potentially, somebody loses a fight, they're going to think the other person who won may be the one who's at fault, right? So they'll charge that person. They're going to come into the cases with tunnel vision. You need a defense attorney who's going to come in with an open mind and look for all the different potential avenues to try to defend your case. So make sure you ask a lawyer specifically about all the different types of assaults that you could be charged with or that are associated with your case.